From the year 7000 BC, groups of nomadic hunters and gatherers began to grow corn, beans, avocados, and raise animals such as the dog and the turkey. And with that, the history of Mexico began to write itself. A story that is almost impossible to sum up in a single sentence. A story full of legends, such as the discovery and foundation of Tenochtitlan. According to the legend, the Mexicas received a message saying they should leave Aztlan to look for a new land where they would find unimaginable treasures. In such a place, they would see an eagle devouring a snake on a cactus. After 300 years of search, in 1325, the Mexicas found the divine signal and founded Tenochtitlan, a city which would become one of the most powerful empires of Mesoamerica and the world, until the arrival of Hernán Cortés in 1521, when the Spanish conquest was initiated and the New Spain was founded. In 1810, Miguel Hidalgo y Castilla initiated the movement that would make Mexico independent of Spain in 1821. In 1917, the political constitution of the United Mexican States was promulgated, and thus, the Mexico we know today was born. In 1938, the President General Lázaro Cárdenas signs the decree that ensures only Mexico can extract and process the existing oil in the territory. Advancing towards modernity and the search for justice, in 1953, Mexico recognizes the right of women to vote, forever changing the history of the country. In 1994, the Mexican government signed the Free Trade Agreement with the United States and Canada, opening a new chapter in Mexico's trade relations with the world. After almost 80 years of rule by the Institutional Revolutionary Party, in 2000, Mexicans succeeded for the first time putting in power an opposition party, and with this, Mexico takes a big step towards democracy. This is Mexico, land of ancient traditions, rituals, mysticism, surprising flavors and art, land of great muralists, musicians, writers, and filmmakers, cradle of gastronomy considered by UNESCO in 2010 as intangible heritage of humanity for its richness of ingredients and flavors. This is Mexico, a land that opens its arms to the world, a land that dreams, feels, loves, and is ready to innovate every day. That spirit of innovation has made Mexico the third largest economy in America and the second largest in Latin America, surpassed only by the United States and Brazil. Mexico is the 12th largest agricultural producer in the world and third in organic produce, thanks to its exports to 150 international destinations. With this, in 2016, the agri-food sector was the third national exporter, surpassing the oil and tourism sectors with a surplus of $2,928 million. One of the fastest growing industries in recent years is aeronautics, generating more than $450 billion annually. And Mexico competes strongly in this sector with exports exceeding $4 billion. Mining has been a part of the history of the country. During the colonial period, the majority of the export income came from mining. And for more than 200 years, Mexico has been the most important producer of silver in the world, besides being one of the 10 main producers of 16 minerals, making Mexico the first destination for investment and mining exploration in Latin America and the fourth in the world. With 5.6 million direct jobs and 2.8 million indirect jobs, the construction industry accounts for 13.2% of total employment. It's the country's sixth largest economic activity, accounting for 6.7% of Mexico's GDP and benefiting 66 sectors nationwide. It is worth mentioning that work visas issued by the United States to Mexico are more frequently destined to the branch of construction and agriculture. Mexico has abundant oil and natural gas reserves. For that reason, it is the 10th largest oil producer in the world, according to the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. The sector contributes 6% of GDP, a number that will grow thanks to the recent opening of its hydrocarbons, gas, and electricity markets, which will allow new domestic and foreign investments. The privileged geographic location of Mexico offers a great variety of climates, flora, fauna, and the most impressive landscapes, from deserts to jungles to rivers and some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. as well as architectural wonders rich in history, such as 37,266 archaeological sites and its 33 places recognized as World Heritage Sites by UNESCO, not to mention the historical and cultural heritage of Mexicans. Those are just some of the reasons why Mexico is one of the 10 favorite destinations for travelers around the world, and its tourism industry accounts for 8.5% of GDP. This is Mexico, the land of opportunity, the land that welcomes the world with open arms. It is in this great Mexico that One World Mexico appears, a national and international business center dedicated to open exchange opportunities for Mexico in the world and for the world in Mexico. One World Mexico, more than a consulting company, is an ally for investors at every step of the process. Commitment, conscience, perseverance, honesty, social responsibility, and loyalty are the basis of our work to join, to help our allies grow, to create together the best opportunities and create the best version of ourselves. One World Mexico works to generate opportunities and strategies to strengthen the presence of Mexico and its economic sectors in world markets, while supporting the development of the productive base through the planning, direction, management, and coordination of foreign trade, trade promotion, investment attraction, bilateral and multilateral trade negotiations, import regulation, and the selective and strategic substitution of imports, as well as the promotion of employment to contribute to the economic and social development of Mexico. One World Mexico, global business with a vision.